How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 called Erlenberg. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, Welcome to Erlenberg. Features 53 fields, 146.49 hectares, 3 yards, 12 productions, 2 train systems, 4 points of sale, 86 plots of land, 13 of which are forest plots, collectibles. Have fun in Erlenberg. There are no mods required for this map, and this map was created by West Modding and is 291.76 megabytes to download. If we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. We start out down here on the southern portion of the map at our starting farm. Prices in the map do vary. If we take a look, you can see we got one here for 407,000. Got a way smaller one for 95,000, 134,000. We got one up here for 183, 256. I mean, for the most part, they're pretty expensive, but we do have a couple of small starter plots around here. 62,000. Let's see, where's another small one? There's a small one right there, 108,000. So we do have some variety, and we are going to be able to build up to bigger and better things. Let's see. Animals are available on this. Oh, no, wait. Wait. I am skipping around. We start out by owning farmlands number 9 and 6. 6 being a wheat field ready to harvest, and 9 being our main starting farm. There are animals to start out with. A couple of pens and pastures here on our starting farm. Contracts are available. We do start out with production chains, the vegetable patch farm, which is just a greenhouse, and collectibles are available on this map, 11 of them to be precise. If we take a look at mods specific to this map, starting with the buy menu, scroll down to the mods and DLCs, you will see Erlenberg, and there are a couple of buckets. One is a kind of trailers bucket, like for typical crop types, and then we have one for water. And then if we take a look at our build menu, looking at our buildings and sheds, scroll to the right, you will see Erlenberg down the bottom right hand corner there, and those are mods specific to this map. Looking at silos, we do have one under silos. Nothing under silo extensions, but under containers we do have the small petrol tank right there. Nothing under tools, but under farmhouses we do have one house there. There's nothing at all under the productions tab, but under animals we do have under cows here, the cow barn large. Nothing under the rest of them. No horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, or others. Under decorations, there is nothing at all under this tab, but under landscaping, under painting swatches, we do have several available to us here. Now, because we started the starting farm, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting equipment. Under the buy menu, under own items, small tractors, we have a Fendt Favorite 511C. Medium tractors, the John Deere 7810. Harvesters, the New Holland CH770. Front loaders, the Schaefer 23E. Cars, the Lizard Pickup 1986. Trailers, the Branther Z 180512 XXL Power Flex. Header for New Holland. Cultivators, the Raby EG39. Subsoilers, the Agrisim Combi Plow Gold 3M. Seeder, the Nordstein HK25 NS3030. Chainsaw, we have the Still MS261. Front loaders, we have the Hauer XB150. Front loader tools, we have the Albert Pallet Fork and Universal Bucket. We have a header trailer, the Nardi N40BX. Weights, the 10 Winkle Pack 750, and the 2 miscellaneous buckets that I described before. So looking around the farm here, starting out with our main entry point here, go upstairs. We have our wardrobe trigger here and sleep trigger here. Oh, easy to get hung up in here. There we go. In the garage here. Oh, there we go. All right. So here we have our vegetable patch. You can put in water and manure and get out tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries, or normal greenhouse items. I believe manure and water go here, And I believe the output is right in here. And there's our buckets just kind of sitting here. Let's see, tucked away in here, we have some of our starting equipment as well as a repair trigger right here. Chicken pasture right here. Room for 30 chickens. Let's see, I think it was this way. Yes. We have a horse pasture right here. Room for 16 horses. Silo here. And that is everything for the starting farm. Let's go ahead and grab our truck and make our way around. So we pull out of our starting farm and make a right. We follow this around. Underneath the bridge, over the tracks, and now over here, we have our first point of interest. We have the sawmill. Can purchase this for $266,176. We have our outputs right here. And over here is our input right here. Wood cell trigger here. And output for wood chips right there. Now we'll go ahead and leave. Nope, wait. I almost skipped it. Almost. Front train trigger tucked away right over there. Now we have to backtrack a little ways. Now the one thing I will say about this map is that there are a lot of kind of single-use paths. So you got to go out of your way in order to get to certain places. Like this place here, you know, you really only got kind of one major way in and out. There are some dirt paths that'll take you, you know, to and from certain places, but you'll see later where there's one part where it's just, that's really the only way you're gonna go. Out to the main stretch here, and now we follow this around. Now here, we're going to make a right. Tucked away in here is the biogas plant. Can purchase it for $1,177,652. Solid inputs here, liquid inputs here, liquid outputs, aka digestate, right there. A couple bunker silos. And that's it for this particular area. Now we'll make our way around. Here we're going to make a left, followed by another left, following this all the way down. And down here we have the debris crusher. You can purchase this for $373,577, and we will go and buy this. And you can see, you can take stone and diesel and make limestone and more stone. I do not understand this particular production. That's not true. I understand the production. I don't understand why you're going to put in stone and get out stone. That's something I do not understand whatsoever. Input here and here. Output right there. Over here we have the water withdrawal buy point for water right there. And here we're going to follow this back up the hill. There we go, and now make a left. Now we're going to follow this around. Our next point of interest is coming up here on the right. Pull in here. To my left in here is the animal dealer sell point, and over here is the animal dealer. Now, go ahead and turn that off real quick. If you want to purchase animals for your map, you first have to have pens or pastures placed down on the farm, which starting out we already do. Now, if you come to this location and purchase the animals directly using this icon, you will notice that you get an additional fee on top of the base fee for the animals themselves. That fee that you're being charged is a delivery fee. Essentially, the animal dealer is taking the animal from this particular location and putting it in whatever pen and pasture you have laid out on your farm. Now, it can get a little expensive. For an adult cow, you're going to be charged $100 per adult cow. That adds up really, really quickly. Now, if you want to save that money, come to this location with an animal trailer. Pull into the little hash box here, and then activate the little icon there. You'll load directly into the animal trailer, and then you'll be able to deliver the animals yourself. You will save that delivery fee, and in the end be able to save a little bit of extra cash. Let's go ahead and pull out of here and go to our next point of interest, which I'm not certain about this next point of interest, whether or not this is something that is broken or not, but I'm going to point it out and we'll go from there. So let's pull off the road here. Now, as you can see, there's a little blue dot on the map that typically indicates something. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the map and show where we've been and what we've seen. We started here at the main starting farm. We took a look at all the stuff here. We followed the road out and around out to the sawmill and saw the rent train chugger right here. We then came back up and around to the main road here, off this little branch out to the biogas plant. Then came back out, down and around to the debris crusher and the water withdrawal point. Back up the hill, down and around here to the animal dealer and animal dealer sell point. Came back out, and now we are here. Now, according to this, there is a sell point for the inn, but there is no icon to indicate that. Now, my guess is that maybe somewhere around here, maybe off to the side, there's going to potentially be a sell point available, but I'm not 100% certain about it. Now, let's take a look at the prices per 1,000. Is there a... Yes. So you can see grapes, olives, that has the inn sell point. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay, so it's saying that the trigger should be about right here somewhere. So hopefully if you pull a trailer in here and you park it over there, you'll get the little pop-up that says that you can unload right there. So that, I don't know if that's an error. I don't know if it's actually going to function properly. My guess is that it will, because it actually shows the little column available, but won't know until we try it. Now, coming up here, we have a sheep barn off to my right. We'll go ahead and stop here. We'll take a look at the map. So we were here at the end. We just went right across the bridge right over here to farmland number 47. $215,748 to buy. We'll go ahead and get that. And now you see we get triggers that pop up. We have the output for the wool here. feed, water, and room for 250 sheep. Now following this around, now coming up here, we'll make a left and follow this down and around. I do like how you do get some boat traffic out on the river. Continuing to follow this out until we get up to this facility right up here. So tucked away in here is the next production. This is the refinery. You can purchase this for $118,360, and we'll go ahead and actually purchase that. You can see you bring canola or sunflowers here and you'll get out diesel. So that is very nice. Output is here, input is tucked away back here. Over here we have our railroad silo. In and out for your trailers here, in and out for the train here. We'll stop here. Now if we go inside here, and we come right around here, up these little stairs, we have the train rent trigger right there. And over here, we have the... Now see, this is... I'm not 100% certain about this part here. This is the harbor. Now, I think this may be a sell point, but it also makes me think that it might be a extension of the railroad silos, because we have inputs here, but it almost looks like we have... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. Right here. No, this is a sell point. So the harbor is a sell point, you can see here. So sell points here, but I don't know what this is. Because this should be an output, but don't know what we're going to get as an output here. Because we have output for the train over here. Is there an output for the harbor? No, that's weird. Animals. It's saying animals here and a buy point, but I don't know where that would be, and it doesn't allow you to actually highlight it. That is weird. Huh. Anywho, maybe some updates coming. Oh, wait. We almost drove off and forgot something. But might be some updates around the corner for this particular map. Now, if we come over here, we got to be careful because there is a train that comes on the on that track there. We have another water withdrawal point right there. And now, let's go ahead and backtrack all the way out to the main road. All right, up here we're going to make a left. Following this around, you can see the next farm is coming up into the distance. There we go. Right about here we can stop and take a look at the map. So we were here at the sheep barn, came all the way out to here, followed this road all the way out to this facility here where we saw the railroad silo here, the Rent train trigger, the harbor sell point, the water withdrawal point, and the refinery. We then backtracked all the way out to the main road and then followed this up to here. We take a look at farmland number 36 for $213,364. We can purchase that. And now we have a farm with a pig barn on it. Output for the slurry is there. Input for food is here. And straw, I believe. Open this. We have room for 270 pigs. Manure heap is right here. Wait a minute. Something just occurred to me. I don't know this is the functioning manure heap. So it does say it takes straw. That's part of what you need for manure. But normally for a bunker or for a manure heap, you have the little output trigger that will allow you to auto load into trailers. So this may or may not work. I'm not 100% certain about that. Again, I have a feeling that there's going to be several potential updates, but best as I can tell, they're all pretty small. Let's see. Over here, we have our silo. And that's it. Bit of storage on this particular farm, but nothing too crazy. Now we'll head out in this direction. Now, tucked away over here, we have the grape processing unit. You can purchase this for $116,144. Input here and output right there. We'll just go ahead and hop out here. Now we backtrack a ways. Make a right, and then follow this across the bridge. Now, take note of this lake right here, that little pond that's off to the side there. Make note of it because it does come into play later on. Nothing, it's like a little special feature, this little pond right here. And here, you know what? You can see right here, that's going to come into play here in a little bit. So, right there at the very end, I will show what this is all about. So now, tucked away in here, over here, we have the sugar mill. Purchase this for $335,216. We come back to our truck, pull around back. Actually, you know what? I need to purchase this because there was something unique about this particular production. There we go. If we open up the menu here, you can see we can make sugar from sugar beets and cut sugar beets, but we also need water. So we get an output of sugar and slurry. Those are the two outputs that we get. So that is slightly different than normal sugar mills, or I should say base game sugar mills. We have an input right here. I believe this is for the sugar beets and or cut sugar beets. Right here we have the output for slurry. And our output for sugar is right here. And here is our input for water. Go ahead and just pull out right here. Continuing to head down the road. This area right here. Open the gate. Let's see. Now right here is the dairy. You can purchase this for $286,953. We'll go ahead and purchase that. This is just a basic, butter, cheese, chocolate, nothing too special about this one. Now, the only problem I found with this particular location is I don't know where the output is. Inputs are right there. That's not an issue. But I've looked around all over the place and I do not see hazard markers anywhere. So maybe an output area is here. Not sure. Inputs are here. If we look around the backside over here, it's even possible that they're right back here. But again, there's no hazard markers to indicate that there is or is not an output. So I'm sure it's somewhere, I just don't know where. Open this. And now we go down this little 2-track. Passing by this lovely little lighthouse. Climb up this hill. Make a left. Followed by a right. Get over to here. To our next point of interest. This is the grain mill. $135,837 to purchase this. And you can see wheat, flour, barley, and oats. Wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum all makes flour. So just typical grain mill. Not typical looking, but typical inputs and outputs. Inputs here, outputs right there. Continue to follow this around. Then here we're going to make a left. And this brings me to the next location. Stop here. So over here we have the vegetable patch, $51,616 to purchase this. Go ahead and purchase that. And just like before, just like the greenhouse over at our starting farm, water and manure gets us the outputs that we desire. Now, tucked away back here is our inputs. Now this is the water input, but I think just like before, I think it's water and manure goes over here. I'm not 100% certain about that though, because there's no other indicators as to outputs. So we take a look around. Now let me go in here just real quick, because it just occurred to me that I don't recall seeing an output. Oh, and a repair trigger is tucked away in here too. So yeah, I'm not certain where the output is on this particular production point. So again, there's going to be an output somewhere. Maybe, no, I don't see the hash marks over here. You saw the hash marks at our main starting farm with the inside the garage there. So just not sure where this one is. Now here I'm going to kind of break the rules and cut through a field here, because again, this is one of those areas where it's kind of a proprietary entry point in and out. That last place there, this will take us a while to get to otherwise, so we'll just cut through and make our way over to it. So our next point of interest is right here. This is the spinnery. You can purchase this for $91,480. Output back here and input over there. Now we'll follow this road. Around to here, left and right. To my right, this is the construction site sell point. Now we need to turn around. Alright, up here across the street is the bakery. You can purchase this for $58,812. Just a normal bakery. Inputs and outputs wise. Inputs and typically outputs is around here. But again, no hazard markers, so not sure if that's exactly where it's going to populate. Heading down here is another quote-unquote mystery to me. This is the mill sell point, but there's also this, an output, but I cannot see where there's going to be an output. Again, if we go to the prices per 1,000 list, I don't see a mill as an output anywhere selling anything. So I'm not sure what it is this is going to sell us. And it's not a production point, at least as far as I'm aware, it's not a production point. I didn't see any particular... Oh, what did I just... Yeah, so not 100% certain as to the story with this. Anyways, let's grab our truck right up here. Heading down the road. Gas station here. Repair trigger right here. And then across the street is the main shop area. Open the gate. And shop trigger is right here. And now pull up just a little ways to farm number 3. And let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So let's open this. So we're here at the second farm. We went from the second farm out to the grape processing unit, came back around over the bridge here, followed this up and around to the sugar mill, out then to the dairy. We then followed the 2-track road behind the dairy up to here, went to the grain mill, came up and around over to here to the vegetable patch. We then cut through this field up to the spinnery. This is a production, even though it's labeled as a sell point. Came down to the construction site sell point, up to the bakery, over to the mill sell point, over here we saw the gas station and repair trigger, across the street to the shop trigger, and then now farmland number 18 can purchase this for $297,369. And now we have a whole bunch of triggers for farm number 3. Now I believe this is a fuel point, and actually here, let's test it. We'll go ahead and test it, see if we have a gas, oops, the ability to buy gas here. Because there is an icon here that indicates it, but no, see? I'm glad we tested that, because you can see here there's the gas station icon, but I can't click on it. So I can click on the chickens, which are right here, 360, input here, and output right over here. Silo here, and cow barn right here. We have our, I believe this is our output for, I think that's slurry. No, that's milk, sorry. Feed here, straw here as well. Through this door, slurry is there, there it is. Room for 100 cows, bunker silos here, and a manure heap here. And that is it. That is everything to show for the Erlenberg map. Now let's go ahead and jump in the truck and go ahead and render my opinion and let you know what I think. Where is the truck? Oh, there it is. Let you know what I think. 0 to 5 scale as per usual. Well, I rather like this map. Color palette is very nice. It's for the most part understated. There are pops of color all throughout the maps, but it's not enough to make it look cartoonish. It's enough to give it just a little bit of, I guess, flair without going too much into the realm of cartoony. There's basically 3 main colors, the white, yellow, and gold. That's really about it, which isn't too bad, in my opinion. Let's see, if I remember right, I'm going to go this way. There's one last thing I want to show, but while I'm getting out there, we'll continue to talk about what I think of this map. The road network, I think, is spectacular. The layout of this map is very, very nice. It's got a very interesting kind of network that kind of loops around itself and just makes it very interesting and fun to drive on. There's several kind of features, quote unquote, on this map. A couple additional production points. They all produce like base game stuff. It's nothing like new crop types or production types or anything like that, but it's enough to make it interesting. We've got the refinery, we've got the sugar mill that produces the slurry. You know, you've got just all those different things. Now, the one thing I will say that I think is very, very silly is the debris crusher. I think that is just really silly, and the reason I say that is because we're essentially putting in right here. We're putting in 1 stone and 1 diesel and getting out 1.5 lime and 1.5 stone. Why not do this? Why not put in half a liter of stone and a full liter of diesel and get out just 1.5 liters of lime? Why get that half liter out? That just seems like it's overcomplicated the formula to me. It's like almost too clever by half. But I mean, that's just me. That just, my analytics brain is just kicking in there and I don't get it. But this is the feature I wanted to show at the very end. This giant windmill. And again, you remember seeing this over by that pond there. So that picture, this part of the picture represents the pond. We climb up here. Now, I will say this is going to be a little painful. Now, you look down here and you see nothing is down there. But if we... like I said, it's going to be... we get stuck quite a bit coming up here. Now up here, keep on climbing, keep on climbing. It will hopefully be worth it. There we go. Oh, almost there. Almost there. And ta-da, we've got this. Fill basin. Go ahead and push this. But as this works, let's go ahead and face out this way. Let's see, the pond or yeah, it's off in that direction if I'm not mistaken. Where am I? Yeah, so it's way off in that direction there. But if we look down, you'll see eventually that water starts filling up this whole area, this big trench here. Or not trench, but this, they call it a basin. We'll call it a basin. But it takes it from that pond way off in the distance there that I pointed out earlier and fills this up. It's just a cool little feature that's nothing too, like, mind-boggling or anything like that, but it is cool. It's, you know, something that we don't always get to see. But we'll kind of hang out here, but we'll continue to talk about it. The topography is absolutely spectacular. I really do like it. There's lots of undulations. There's lots of little places to go to and to kind of see. I mean, we've got just so much kind of going on this map that, yeah, oh, see, it's starting to change color. It's starting to fill up. You can see it. Yeah, look at that. And it just kind of keeps filling up until it is done, kind of thing. But, yeah, just the landscape itself. You can just see off into the distance just how the whole landscape looks. It's very, very nice. You know, you've got these little areas here. You got that lighthouse off in the distance. You can see it right through the trees over there. Just, yeah, it's just a very nice map. I'm very pleased with this one. I don't know if by buying this land, though, if you generate anything, if this is an actual generator or anything. Not something that I tested, but you would think that potentially there's some kind of power to do with it, because you see all this over here. Not certain, but that is an absolutely massive windmill. That's just cool. I just think that that's kind of a nice little additional feature. But we'll go ahead and drive down there. But you've got these roads that kind of lead off, you know, into the hills here. You've got the main starting farm. The main starting farm, I know it's basically the FS19 map, Felsbrunn. All the buildings and all the stuff that was found on that farm is basically the same stuff that we had on Felsbrunn in FS19. Which I thought that was really cool, and it kind of gave me those kind of Felsbrunn vibes that was really nice. Again, we've got some beautiful features on this map. That rock wall right there. We've got just so many things that are going on this map. There's kind of a nice little mix of the normal Giants mods, like the base game mods, and then a mixture of kind of mods that were specifically built for this map. I mean, all in all, I think that the map maker did a pretty good job on this map. And all that being said, what do I think of it? Final, oh, we gotta hurry up before the train hits us. What do I think of this map? 0 to 5 rating? I would give this a solid 4. Even with the potential of issues. Now, I don't know if they're actual issues or just maybe nitpicking. I'm just not certain on that particular regard, but I'd give it a 4. And with or without the issues, I think that's pretty solid. And you see how the water is draining out from that little pond here. This was full. This was absolutely full. And this will all drain away. All of it will. You can see it's continuing to lower down. It just takes a while. But how cool is that? I think that's a cool little feature. That this whole pond was full, and now it basically just transported all the way up there where that windmill is. That's cool. That's really cool. And it's such a behemoth that you can see it off in the distance. It is just, it's kind of a landmark What is that over the... What was that? There was something flying in the sky there, and I don't know what it was. But, yeah. I'd give this a 4 all day, every day, with or without the issues. Yeah, I just think it's pretty solid. And I think it'd be a lot of fun to play on. But that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you engage with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.